about that time. It's party time from the couch at Swine on RadioDR.co.za. Hi, it's party time from the couch at Swine, and we're back again with Michael and Slew.
Stop calling me Michael Brown.
I love it.
To speak, like, we need to stop this right
No,
now. The other day, you went. What did you call me the other day? She was like, Rightel. Tabanga. I was like, what
no,
is
I didn't
that,
call
dog?
you Rattle. I said,
Rightel.
no, it's because I think you told me right. You told me to turn right, and I was like, oh, Rattle.
Yeah, guys. I must say Michael. Dog. Like, for anybody who's listening right now, like, the only way to really piss me off is call me Michael, and I don't understand.
Okay, but then I'm gonna call you Michael.
Yeah, but you, I tone you out. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. But for anybody else, like, I'll punch you in the face if you call me Michael. That's not my name. Thank you very much.
I hear you, Mark.
Cool.
That's correct.
Okay, here we call you the captain, though. What happened to the captain? Why aren't you?
Gordon's.
Yeah. Him knock it out his own.
I fell back into my old ways, dog. I became the alcoholist again.
The alcoholist.
The alcoholist. That was me in my prime days, and yo.
Yeah, no, you're falling, hey.
Budala.
You're falling.
Like, oh, dog. It's been
this
2 weeks
man
now.
calls me. When was it? On Saturday or Friday? When you were telling it was Saturday, when you were telling me I might get drunk today.
Oh,
so please just, I'm drunk right now. So please just call me as much as possible tomorrow so we can come in. I'm like, dude.
And she knows the standard, because even today, she called me twice.
Yeah, I had
and I was fucked up.
No, I called him once and he woke up like and answered. Then I was like, nah, this nigga definitely went back to bed. Let me call him one more time just to let him know this is happening.
And I went back to bed, dog. Because I was fucked up, dog. I got home at 4, dog. Yo.
What were you drinking?
I was drinking...
Gordon's.
I was drinking...
Famous man.
I wasn't drinking, guys.
Captain Gordon's.
I was drinking beer and some gin. I also had gin yesterday in Sanjay. I'm just carrying on with this.
Yeah, never mix, bruh. You're too old for mixing now.
It's not mixing. It's like I started off with beer and then...
Don't play with my
Badala, man.
Don't play with my
How
old are you?
Old enough
right,
to say I'm
dog.
old.
Exactly. Old enough, dog. I can make a baby.
Yeah, quantity.
It was
Mike's a
quantity.
tank.
It was
Yeah, Mike's a
quantity.
tank.
It was quantity. It was quantity. Alright, dog.
Still young in this game, Mike. Mike's still got maybe good 5 years to go.
Hey, bruh. I don't know about me.
I'm stopping next year, bruh.
Stopping next year.
Jalo, we always have to get back to the topic. You're good to eat cherry.
No,
Mike.
she was
I
saying,
know,
she
right?
was saying that she's stopping in. Yeah, but because it's not the same thing. Yeah.
I never said I was stopping.
You just said no.
I never said I was stopping.
Oh, you're still gonna drink?
Yeah.
You're gonna die like this.
Hey, super quick.
You're gonna die young, bro. You're gonna die young, bro.
She's not gonna die young. That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna get old quickly.
Oh.
Oh, fuck no. I don't
Oh, slew.
Slew.
Hey, RIP to all those hands, dog. They look 16 now, but you're 25.
Why? Because of Pooza face.
Pooza face and just like...
Guys, what beverages make you have Pooza face? Beer, obviously.
I don't know. I don't drink that much. Guys.
Beer, I know, definitely makes you have Pooza face.
Beer, maybe vodka.
I don't know. I don't drink vodka.
Gordon's, yes. It's cheap liquor, dog. It's cheap liquor.
Definitely not Gordon's.
It's cheap liquor, dog.
Look at babes, I'm still fresh, bruh. Don't
Let's
try me.
go.
Dog. But girls, dog, there's a lot of things that make hands age badly.
But
like
I think
even
also,
dick,
I
dog.
think even what?
Even dick makes some girls
like variety.
You
of
see
dick.
variety. I think it's variety of dick, not coming from one place. Have you not seen how hands, dog? He's just like, hey, love, I'm a dealer, Brian. You can see now, she's not the same.
Kanti, where is the dick going on her face or on her vagina? What the fuck
dog,
are you guys
can just
like?
see,
How? Is it limited to one?
I see a little
PG-13 content.
Hey, bruh.
All I'm saying. So, guys, something bad happened to me today, this morning, and I just wanted to share it with everyone. And, like...
Tell us.
Today, I had to validate my blackness. and I just don't know how I feel about it. On a serious note, I really don't appreciate having to validate my blackness.
What was your criteria?
To my fellow black people. That criteria was music.
Question.
Sure.
Yeah, just putting it out there. Yeah. So,
Emma, so what happened? Like, what happened?
yeah, no, she got valid. She got checked by a black person. She's gonna tell us. I just want to know if who else would have the authority to check you on your blackness?
Someone who feels that they're blacker than you, or feels that you're not black enough.
But why are we? Yeah, but why are we measuring people's blackness?
No, I'm just saying if it was a white person, then it'd be like racist, you know? If
Yeah,
it's
but
an
also
Indian,
if
it'd
it's
be
a black person, Blakeist.
I like that, blackest. I like that. I mean, maybe it's classism as well.
Yeah,
little bit.
definitely.
Which I don't expect you to know these things because, you know,
Yeah.
APMC again.
I mean, like, we need to put into consideration that we all didn't grow up the same.
Sure. Okay,
know.
what happened?
What happened is someone who's not obviously, but who's not from the same upbringing as I, claimed that I am not black enough.
Less fortunate.
No, he's not even less fortunate. He
do you mean?
just grew in a different.
Like in a farm.
Yeah. What's Scottsburg? A farm?
I'm okay.
Scottsburg. It's
Farm, and the fact that we don't know this, guys, I think.
you don't know where Scottsburg is, but
No, I'm saying the fact that we're not sure if it's a farm or what.
Yeah. Already. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay,
So that's
yeah.
fine. We've answered
Yeah.
that question.
Check
Sure.
this.
So comes from that area, and basically it was like, you can't say this because you're not even fully black.
And then what did you say?
And I was like, well, whoa. First of all, that's uncool to say. Then I said, secondly, my bro, black people, we go through way too much shit to have to validate our blackness to another fellow black person.
Question.
Yes. What's the shit that we go through?
No.
What?
Okay.
Slew's here to attack me. I can
No,
see.
I'm not here
Today,
to attack.
like,
No, I'm not here to attack. I just booze.
booze.
Yeah, but we didn't settle the blackest thing. You just said blackest and you moved on, but that's fine. So on MTV one time, I saw something similar to what you're saying. Now, where it had like shadows. So you'd have Mike, you'd have a Spume, you'd have anybody.
Yeah.
Sharp, and then they'd be talking about the experience that they had on the phone with the white lady or whatever the case is, or white person, and how that person perceived them to be white, and then was shocked
When it was
after they
black.
found out they were like Asian or black or whatever the case is, and like, oh no, like you sound, you know, in, and then they took offense to that. So they were saying how like I'm not like, you know, black is not my tone, or it's not my, you know, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it. So to me, when I hear her story, it strikes like a similar sort of like frequency. Yeah, but it. And then I was thinking about it, about.
No, say it, Slew.
No, I was
say
thinking
it with your
about
chest.
it. No, I'm gonna say it with my chest. This bitch nigga. You see, always has to go to the manhood.
No, what the fuck?
Say it with your chest. Or else I'm gonna sit on your neck.
Is that the finishing of that sentence?
No. No, but what I was thinking, I was like, okay, so if we had to take a race or whatever in, and we had to say, so what makes up this race in, right? And then we had to say, like, it's culture, so that's from whatever the norms are, yeah, about the customs, the norms, the language, all of these things, etc.
Yeah.
All accumulate into one thing, and they say, good, okay, so this is maybe a black Zulu, a black Xhosa, or whatever the case is in it, but there's certain things that are like common to that in it. So if I interact with you cross-culturally and then I can't tell let's say I can't tell your origin, for instance, from that interaction.
Sure.
And then I can only, you must like maybe like an English person or a fucking US person or whatever the case is. Then to me it's like, it's almost like you see Nike if like Nike was black,
Yeah.
yeah, or if Nike was white, it's almost like you get different colors of Nike. So you'd be like a black top of Nike.
Yeah. You all one thing, but
But
Like, you get
obviously,
what
we're
I'm
all,
saying?
we're
All
one. But like
different.
that's the thing, we're all layered.
But I would say like if Nike was like white, and then a white person was talking to an Asian person and didn't realize they were Asian and whatever the case is, that Asian person is like a white top. It's like an Asian top of Nike.
yeah.
So they still like. It's almost like shitting on a white person for thinking that, oh shit, I couldn't hear that you're foreign to the white person.
guess,
But
yeah.
the white person's like, I'm just taking in
What you're
doing.
presenting.
Yeah, what you're presenting.
What you're
I'm not-
presenting. Okay.
You not presenting like, hey, habra habra ha boo bra bra.
But also, but the thing is, humans are layered, bruh. You can't, it's, what is it, stereotypes. We can't all be, yes, we have the stereotypes that we all can't cancel, like the black people are loud. But Nakona, not all the time, I mean, Slu's loud, actually.
When he
Slu's
wants
loud,
to be, he's
actually.
very loud.
Yeah.
He's very loud. But when
You
he
know,
slows
but my
down,
dear
he's
friend
super
here,
down.
Zama, who's in the stew with us, she's not loud.
Zama's like, hey.
She's so soft. Mara wako phansi,
Zama's like, hey,
ngalendlela.
what the fuck?
But like this whole topic, right? Like it reminds me of like code switching. Like how often do you code switch?
You have to code switch to survive.
Okay, what's code switching?
Like,
It's like, think about it like whenever you go to like a group of people, whether it's your friends or whatever, or your different groups, social
Sure.
groups in your life, there's a little switch thing that happens. Yoguti, okay, right now it's either I'm slew, no lover, or I'm slew, netegenyami, or
100%.
I'm slew with white people,
Got you.
or yeah, well, it's the thing.
Gotcha. I was actually discussing this with Usilo, like the other day. And it was in the context of like how different upbringings
Yeah.
can affect how you perceive a situation or your interaction which you have with the person. So for instance, in this context, it was like just how we're talking about how like when you're older, you sort of see an interaction between white and black.
Yeah.
And it's usually sometimes there's like a pre-context that comes into that situation, which like sort of like not determines, but like it like facilitates the interaction.
Sure.
And the perception of what's happening at the time. So like you find ukuthi maybe umuntu will take something a certain way and then add the white layer and then like it's overblown. It's like koda umlungu in and then it's like it's overblown yabo in.
But like with me, it's like this whole code switching thing. Like for a long time, I thought it was a bad thing. It's a thing you use to survive. It's fucking freaky how like you can sit with one person in a clique and still code switch inside that own clique. Like there's been a situation where Ngihleli, as like a group, we were doing a group assignment and chilling whatever outside the scale. And while I'm chilling, I'm speaking English. I'm with Indians, I'm with whatever. Kanti, the one Indian is gonna be like, "Excel, Mike, I want anything you want." India, listen, look me now. So now I'm code switching as to what the fuck is going on. I went from, oh yeah, guys, you understand, like, Excel, come back to like, yo, and it's fucking crazy, bro.
It also happens when you like go to. I know people like Abana Makaya who have to go back to Makaya when they, when school closes, whatever the case may be, and then when they come back to the city
big
life,
city.
yeah, they code
switch
switch
up,
because you can't go to Makaya. Well, you can, but
You
you're
can.
gonna be looked at differently.
Are you saying
and
code
you don't
switching
wanna.
in terms of like behavior?
Yeah,
like they don't act the same?
behavior, language,
Got you.
all of that, because you don't want to. The thing is, code switching also, you don't want to be isolated. You don't want to be excluded.
Sure.
And now, when you go to back in Makai or back to your less not city life people, you speak your English, your proper English, and you do your things and shit. It's gonna come across.
It's like this one girl on campus, like.
Sure.
When she first came, Bungulu vibes, understand, chilling, about she's relaxed, whatever. But throughout the semester, you see her grow
Switch.
and grow out her hair and
Into
do
a
pink
mod-
shits and doing whatever and nails.
Say
whatever.
slay.
Yabona nje. But then come next semester when she comes back, she's basic again.
There's
Basic
something
again.
weird. Okay, ish.
I just think that black people, well, not just black people, I'm going to talk about black people for now because that's who we
What
are.
we know.
Yeah, is that we adapt. We are people that adapt to the environments that we are put in. And my issue is that we shouldn't have to be like discouraged or like discriminated by our own because of that. Because you should know how it is what I'm saying. That's my point.
Okay, it's a tricky one.
But it's also an insecurity because there are people that own it. Even though my family doesn't want me having braids as a guy, fuck it, this is my life now. And they need to see Uguti, this is me. And a lot of us code switch for the matter of fact, Uguti, I have to present myself this way for these people because I can't let them know like me fully. I can't just relax. Like you can't be like, you know the things that you do, bruh, that you don't want your parents to see. You know, there's that stuff, but then there's also things like,
Can I ask you a question, Mike?
like yeah,
Sure. So when you were with your Indian brav, nah?
yeah.
And then like there's a switch up in conversation or whatnot in. Okay, so every time you code switch, are your mannerisms the same? Or you like how or do they switch?
They don't. I won't agree. That's why code switching doesn't really matter to me because it's gonna be the thing you would see. And we'll be speaking like normally, like Islova, anything like that. But as soon as a white person goes by, it's just that I'm speaking English now, but I'm still the same mic. It's not that you're going to, oh, yeah, bro, padulo, yeah, bro, good thing, like, because that's the way you speak. But also at the same time, once we actually get past that, I'm speaking as me.
Yeah, it's like me. It's like me and the whole Karen voice. Have you heard my Karen voice?
I know your Karen voice. I've heard your Karen voice.
Yeah, because I heard something like interesting on like one podcast where this guy was talking about how he was dating this chick from Spain. From Catalan, so her dad was Catalan, her mom was like Spanish or whatever, and then this guy was English, so she could speak Spanish, Catalan, and English. So with her dad, to speak Catalan, Spanish to the mom, and then with him, she'd speak English. But he was like, when you were studying personality disorder, he was looking at how like every time she switched, her mannerisms would change. Like her whole aura, like the way she'd say things, her inflections, the things she'd emphasize.
That's like three forms of like, that's like three different lives. Because, what did you say her dad was?
Her dad was Catalan.
And her mom was Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, those are cultures now that you have to take on.
Sure.
So it's kind of understandable. I can't really act like that because nobody's gonna understand it this side, you know.
Sure.
It's understandable to switch in that situation because you're consuming or taking on that part of everything, and you have to do it properly.
Like in Njoba Zulu, there's things that we do in the Zulu side that aren't appreciated in the, what is it, colonial English side.
Sure.
I mean, but at the end of the day, your culture is your culture. You're not gonna code switch to the extent of forgetting.
Oh no, of course not. Yeah.
But like the interesting about this code switch now was that like, so they're having sex and they're always communicating in English, and he spoke to her in Catalan, and she freaked out. She was like, "Get off me! Who the fuck?" Like she freaked out because her experience with him is always in English. And also, when she's speaking to her dad, it's almost like, you know, let's say you always do this when you say a word.
Yeah.
But then you say it in a different language, and then it's the same meaning, but you don't do this. Sometimes you do a head nod or in.
Yeah.
So you almost like you embody someone else.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but so it's like I think
she wasn't prepared. She wasn't prepared.
Yeah, she's like, hey, nigga, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's like, what's this now? Like,
yeah,
because also, I mean, I don't know. I guess, like, what I want to say is in my head, but, like, I don't know how to put it in words. It's like maybe that language is how she interacts with her dad, and, like, maybe she just felt like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but she's not only speaking to her dad. I mean, it would be
In
like
that
her
language,
dad's
like
family,
her dad's family,
yeah.
those
cousins,
friends.
Maybe
well,
maybe it's like a language that she obviously she relates to it with that family. So now she's not saying, person fucking me, can you also speak this language? You know what I mean? It'd
Yeah,
be
but
weird.
I'm thinking
It'd be
maybe like we learn different aspects of different environments.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we body those aspects of that specific environment. And then it's not like almost like a chameleon thing of like a code switch or whatnot, but like not necessarily consciously put on, but like as almost like it's.
But I feel like it's dangerous to the fact that you can't just stop the other two sides of you. Like her, she's got three sides. You can't just stop the other two sides and put this one side with these one people. It's like the thing of Gucci, why can't you accept me for being everything at once? Because I am everything at once.
I don't think she's hiding
But
it.
she's
I think
the
that
everything.
yeah, I don't think she's hiding it. I think she's just
Not that she's
that's
hiding
how
it.
that's how she interacts. That's how
She just
she
wants
feels.
it straight.
Yeah.
Then notes, I'm only getting English here.
Yeah.
I'm only getting this there. I'm only.
Yeah.
That's weird, bruv. That's weird.
I wouldn't say it's weird. I would just say, like for me, I think anything that is new to you, your interaction with it is gonna be like of shock or like surprise until you get used to something. I mean, if they're speaking in multilingual conversations, and then it's like, oh, okay, this motherfucker's new. He might say "spank my ass" in Spanish about it, and then it's like it's cool.
Yeah, but because he's never done that, and then all of a sudden
He's doing it now.
yeah.
Mad.
But I mean, I would like because it happened to like me as
Okhuluma
well.
spoon now.
No,
I'm
I'm saying like the one time I think I was on the phone, and I was talking to Chita, from Bakhanini. I'm speaking like, was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
Mike,
I
what are
remember
you?
that.
What are you? What's going on here? And
I
that's
was
now.
like, what that is.
Exactly. That was me like, oh shit, I just code switched like inadvertently, you understand? And I don't know, bro. How do you get yourself as everything that you are out
You
there?
can't. It's just how you react to different spaces and people and shit. I don't think it's a thing. It's not because you're faking it or you're like choosing to hide this part of yourself for another part. No.
You just have to conform to the
It's
situation.
just, you come to a space, you see, okay, Ngigwa Mashu and most of the people here are speaking. Yes, they can speak Isingis, not that they can't, but, they majority are speaking is Zulu. And sometimes they're speaking that hectic Zulu,
I'm understood.
Yeah, like
Not even
that
distorted,
street.
like Zulu.
Yeah, but like sometimes even that street Zulu, what is it? Distorted. Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Obviously, I can't come here and be like, sir, can I please get my Savannah and with the slice lemon? You can't come here and do that.
My thing is also like, why can't I do that? You understand? Like, why?
Because
can't
that's
I go?
not the environment you're in.
But even though with dog, I'm just like right now. Like I'm speaking English right now. Like, why is it such a problem for me to go Gwatlabi and say, guys, can I please have a leg of lamb, nan? Because you know what that is.
Yeah,
it's not like I'm belittling you or anything. I'm just saying, can I please have a leg of lamb, nan? That's it.
Yeah, and that's fine if you're saying it like that. But listen to how I said it.
Yeah,
No, but it's also the same thing that he said, that like you can do whatever you want to do, and there's some guys who like.
But some
fuck
guys
it.
gonna react
Exactly.
differently. Yeah, some
Yeah.
person's gonna react differently to
Yeah.
that.
So however they react, you don't have a monopoly on how people react.
So our interaction with people is based on the reactions we think they're gonna have as well.
Yeah, just don't. You're not trying to
100%.
put.
It's always that
always-
Try avoid
interchange.
that reaction. We're
even-
trying to avoid reactions.
Not I wouldn't say that. I'd say you constantly valuing. You constantly valuing
What other people
either
think?
showing whatever's in
Yourself.
yourself like out there, and motherfuckers can take it how they take it, or you saying, "Well, ish, I'm a play it safe here. I know these people may think if I say this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you-
yeah.
Like I think for me, I definitely when I'm not in the north side, I
Yeah.
stick to my Zulu. Also, this is very deja vu for me. I feel like I've said this recently.
Yeah.
Have I?
I don't know.
I don't know, but this feels very deja vu for me.
Well, not here.
I think I might have, but it doesn't matter. Like when I'm not north side, I'll stick to my Zulu, and I know I don't have a whole bunch of it, like especially that hectic one.
Sure.
But I'll stick to my Zulu.
I
And then
feel-
when I come back this side, I mix masala. Not that I'm just umuntu wesingisiphe. No,
I
I mix
test the waters,
masala with
bruh.
it.
I test the waters, but I feel like because I test the waters, it's because I had to like assume that lifestyle of like black people and hlale no love,
Yeah.
and I don't like the judgment. Not that it doesn't matter right now, but I have the validation and it's fine.
I
so
don't
now
like-
I don't have to speak Zulu to them. I can
Yeah.
speak English and it'll be like, that's just Mike, but he's still a hard ass nigga. You're not gonna take me.
I
and put
don't
me
like
for
to
it.
test the waters mainly because already like people look at my like lifestyle and they're like, she's there.
No, but fuck you.
Yeah, I get it. True, Mike. It's fuck you, but that's how it is. That's how the world reacts to Spume when they see Spume. Is that dad drives nice cars, mom's doing nice, she went to nice schools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so already they're expecting me to come through and be like, can I please have a moe?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Kwahlabisa, you know?
Exactly.
So already they're expecting that. So when I come through and I'm like, Sean, it's Savan.
I'll be like, oh, okay.
You see, then we
Yeah.
can all be cheery
Be
and be
one.
nice and be one and be fun and happy.
Almost like you're finding a way to relate.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yes,
Because I don't want a reaction. I'd rather avoid that reaction. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather spend my life trying to avoid someone being like, "Oh, and velu soft," or like whatever the case, whatever.
It's a tricky one though, because it's also like if you don't want to like. It's almost like those people who are gonna like care about what those Pume things or what those Pumes, whatever. And also people that are gonna take the time to spend the time with her and want to know who she is and want to whatnot and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you don't want to like conform too much in the sense where it's like, hey, man, you just
You are what
You
they
play.
see.
you are
Yeah.
what they say,
Yeah.
you are what they in,
Yeah.
but you also want to say, Guti, you want to be how Mike's saying, Guti, okay, so he broke the ice, whatever.
Yeah,
and now
but
he
they
can
got
sort
to
of
know
be
him first, and now he can be himself.
He can be himself.
Pretty
in a sense,
much, yeah. Because then that's how that's how I probably got to the situation of a person trying to check my blackness. Is because he saw this, I acted like that,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Yeah, you not black." You know, that's probably how I got there to begin with. I'm not saying it's my fault. I'm definitely the victim here.
Yeah, I shot the guy, but you know, like he was coming.
I mean, maybe you've
No,
just
screw
never,
you.
you've just never given him a reason to see you, at that black level.
Yeah, because
Like, how close are you with that
We're not
person?
close, because even the way we met, like I was at my aunt's place, so I'm comfortable.
Sure,
I'm not gonna
relative.
be there being love. No, I'm gonna be there and
Wilding
speak
out.
how I want to speak. If I'm speaking Zulu, I'll speak Zulu. If I'm speaking English, I'll mix it up. Whatever the case may be. So I was just relaxed. I'm at my aunt's. I'm relaxed. I'm chilled. And then from that point onwards, that's how I've been.
That's what he's seen.
Yeah, but also there was even times where the bro would be like, like when you speak this type of Zulu, it's so weird when I'm like speaking that hectic, the hectic one words of Zulu, and he'd be like, that's so weird. Like I thought you'd be like that
You'd be
mediocre.
far away.
What the fuck?
yeah.
Like now I must validate my Zuluness, my blackness. What else do I need to like validate my femaleness too?
yeah,
now,
but
like
that's his experience of you.
yeah, but it sucks,
Nah, I don't-
Just
I don't
I
think-
feel like just don't say it. Just get to know me first.
I feel like don't take offense.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
Honestly.
guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
feel like
it's also like
No,
kind
but
of a
I didn't
superpower.
take
though.
I didn't take offense.
not
I
take
really
offense?
didn't. It
No,
just
not to
started.
take offense.
No, I didn't take offense. It just sparked a conversation for me of like why do you like feel that way towards me that I'm like my Zulu should be here, my this should be here, and he also said that like no because that's how.
But like that's
How you. That's how
how you
like
package
I,
that's
yeah.
why I'm saying it's like a superpower thing. Because like when you see somebody who's really good with English and is as fluent like as we are, and you don't expect me to just or
Yeah.
one in Zulu that's gonna
My
be like
nigga.
I don't
Guys,
even know
my
that.
let me
tell you
it's a
something.
superpower. You're a unicorn.
Yeah.
My name-
You're a
Let me
unicorn.
tell you something, guys. This one time I went for work, we went to the school, Evela Behleket in Mlazi.
Yeah.
And this young girl, and I still like, that's how much she blew me away. This young girl, grade 7, they were doing like their grade 7 graduation, stood up and she spoke for the entire grade 7 class. And she spoke in English. And like, let me tell you, she used words that I've never used in my life.
Ever.
And she put them in the right place. She spoke perfectly. There was no, what do they call it, that accent. There wasn't that. She literally just...
Bengarori.
I like she even got a standing ovation. And this was when, like last year.
Yeah.
Ovation.
It's not an ovation.
What?
Carry on.
What the fuck? What's wrong?
Go back.
No, I don't appreciate this attack.
We were just in sync.
Yeah.
I lost my thought.
Ovation. That's what she got a standing.
She got a
No, but
standing
like,
ovation.
why are you guys both saying that is not a standing ovation? Is it not?
As he pulls another class.
Yeah.
Then what? Then why are you guys laughing?
No, we just how
You guys are
support.
fucked. Anyway, yeah, that's what happened, and I just like would like to shout out to her. I don't even remember her name, but like, she broke the stereotype of how people view Mlazi that day, especially the Caucasian colleagues I was with. They were like, "Ooh, you know that whole she spoke so well."
It's for me,
it.
for me, it's like if your environment is, it's like if you're gonna need English in your environment, you not being able to go there, sort of like it's limiting. It limits you in a certain way. So, what I see is that like when it limits you in like in a business sense, that means that you're only open to a certain market only.
Yeah, which is why I was saying that we code, what is it?
Code switch.
Code switch because of survival.
Sure.
You know, you need to
no,
go
100%.
into that. You need to go into that interview and make yourself be heard by the person interviewing you. You know.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that you're speaking fluently and perfectly, but speak the language so that they can fucking be like, "Oh wait, we heard exactly what he was saying or trying to say. Let's take him." Because that's what, and especially that's what I've learned now being in a corporate space is that they're not gonna turn you away because you're like underqualified or the case may be and yada yada yada. It's because what you put there was not your words. When I put it in your words, have your mistakes, your fucking English mistakes of putting the with like 2 E's maybe or whatever the case may be. Your spelling sucks. So try your best, but like if they can get the message, at least like the summary of what you wanted to say, they'll be like, okay, he'll learn along the way how to actually speak the language. And I've seen it even with what is it, portfolios, ama proposals that come in.
Yeah.
They'll take them. Laphi nama mistake amaning kanjani through the flip and it's just mistake. But they'll be like, we get what he wants to say. Let's take this proposal. Let's do it. Let's work on it.
Sure.
And I've seen it being done like a couple of times with the company that I'm at.
That was cool though.
Slew, why you side eyeing?
Yes,
Also, this wines is it like
it's going through you.
yo.
It's hot.
Hey,
It's hot.
no Zamangala.
It's hot.
Yes, sis. Like I need. Okay.
So,
Hey.
moral of the story though, is code switching good?
Code switching good.
Or is it bad?
Yeah, it's good. Code switching is good, but let's.
There's no one thingy for that thing.
No, I was just saying.
I think it's.
Can my black people not disqualify other black people's blackness?
Even there, I don't think that's fair. I think we have to allow it all.
No,
For this
Slew.
last code switcher, for this last judge, gonk.
No, Slew. No.
You can't have
Don't
one without
judge
the
me.
other.
Like, tell me my
No.
mistake, dog. And then
No,
we
but
can
I'm
fix
saying
it.
you
no
can't have one without
mistake.
the other.
There's no mistake that you're out here speaking the way you speak and the tone and pitch and thing that you speak. You were exposed to that environment. How the fuck is my parents gonna pay so much cash dollar and then I'ma still come out and be like, it's there? How? Like,
No, I'm not,
they've wasted their money, dog. You
no,
know?
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, but I'm saying, okay, so you're looking at Blackness and then you're liking it as like poor English. But I would say, oh, okay, Blackness is Zulu.
Nah, so
As
just,
opposed, no, but I'm just
yeah.
saying as the counterbalance to whatever perception that other
That's
person
great.
is saying.
I'd prefer that.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that, honestly, than ukuthi ungitshela ukuthi,
Not
you're
to
just
go
not
now,
black.
you're going to talk to him and say good, and no, because then you're also undermining whoever
That,
you're
exactly.
And,
Yes.
true.
Yes.
And I hate that example, Shame. I'm not gonna lie,
And
but like I had nothing else in my head at that
sushi.
moment. No, true, definitely. Qinisa is Zulu, but I prefer that criticism rather than to say you don't qualify to be a black person because of the way that because your English just happens to be proper.
Yeah.
We also need to look at people's environments and backgrounds and upbringings and shit and understand why Ekulmanje. Like I had a neighbor, we don't have to say her name, but
Felicia.
Yeah.
But she was on another level compared to me. And
Yeah.
I also had that thing of being like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't have it.
You pick
can't
it.
have it
Yeah.
without.
'Cause
You have to have it both
I
ways.
know
Yeah.
in that household, as much as she can be on the
Is that the
lighter,
family
brighter
wasn't
side,
like that.
the family is
It's
So
proper
black.
tradish.
like as
Yeah.
can be,
Yeah,
as
that's-
can be, Slumko, as can be.
Yeah, proper tradition. That's the thing, is that people, like, you can hear me talk like this, can hear me, like, see me act the way I act in my environments, but my parents are tradish too. I've gotten the badges. I've done the things. Got the fucking spandlers. Alice, bruh. Don't come at me.
But I feel like it's just the choice that you make.
Don't come at me slow.
I'm not saying that.
Lalela, it's the choice that you make, and what you think, Uguti. Even if I get to those other environments, it's probably gonna be 1% of my life. So it's fine. I don't have to do that stuff, and that's the choice that you make, Uguti. I don't want to code switch. I'm just gonna be on the lighter, brighter side because I want to, and everything else is it's unnecessary.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Sit there, girl.
Dog.
No, that's not true. I still have to drive.
But yeah, hey, code switching.
Marco, what's the thoughts on your side?
I mean, I haven't had a thought in a while, bruh. I've honestly just been drowning in work. And
Marco's becoming a liability to this podcast.
what do you mean?
We need to fire you just for a week.
Just give me.
Akasebenzi.
Eh?
Akasebenzi.
Nje angimbona ufike dakiwe yabo nje Mike. What's going on?
I'm trying to enjoy this December, but I'm having a personal affliction with myself. So hopefully I'll be better by January.
Yeah, bro.
How's the ship going?
What do you mean?
The ship, how's it going?
The girlfriend.
Oh,
The girlfriend. That's why he's drinking so much.
shout out to my baby. It was
Let's go.
a year last week. Shout out.
A year last
A
week.
year last week.
Oh, congrats to the both of you. Why did you say this?
Huh?
Why
Because
would-
you're always talking shit.
We've never spoke shit. What shit have we said? We can go back to all. We've only said nice shit.
No, we'll go back after this
We'll
podcast
go
and
back.
we'll find shit.
Yeah, but it's nice stuff.
Yeah, no, we've never spoken shit.
How? Always in
You guys
support
just make me anxious, bruh.
Of
Why?
what?
Huh? I'm an anxious person, dog.
of the relationship.
No.
Oh, yeah, then there's no need to be anxious. Then, oh.
So much.
Hey, guys.
That's the main
Sakuba
topic, no
ain't no
meeting.
Imagine.
Alright, guys, let's call it. Thanks.
Have you ever heard like this is my favorite thing to do now when I'm greeting people and they come up to me like, hey, how are you? Billing it, I'm thanks, bruh. It sits so well, dude. It sits so well. And that's code switching as well. Because after I say that, you're like, what is this guy gonna do? After he greeted me so
I
well,
say-
and he's like, I'm thanks.
I don't say yes anymore. I say yes. I
Yeah, but
say
they know
yes.
you.
I say yes, and I say exactly. I don't say exactly. I always go exactly. Leave it like that. So
I know
guys,
someone used to say that.
Who?
varsity.
Why it's exactly?
Yeah,
Because exactly, like
exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Like the way it's exactly. Yeah.
no.
I used to say exactly.
Let me not shame people.
Yeah, who was telling me? I think it was I think it was you that told me about one of, I think your mates or your family mates that said uniQE.
Unicorn, man.
Oh, unique.
uniQE.
Yo,
Okay.
I'd be in tears. I'd be in tears.
But the thing is now, are we laughing at them, or are we laughing at them to tell them later, but you know you're wrong, dog, and Zaganjan?
No, we're laughing at them.
We're laughing with them.
I'm laughing at you, then telling you later.
we're laughing
Oh, you nick you.
Yeah, but in Zaganjan. Slew,
nigga.
what if that person leaves me and they go into a job interview and
And
be
they
like,
say unique
oh,
QE."
Mikey, let me say unique QE. So the
Nigga,
first thing,
if
you
you're not
should
hiring
take me
somebody-
because I'm unique QE.
If you're not hiring somebody, that's gonna make you laugh at work. So you know how much your soul dies at work. Your soul dies at work. If you're not saying this motherfucker right here is gonna be on the lowest paycheck, but right next to me.
How demoralizing
But
is
right
it to
next
get
to
into
me.
the office and the Kamala Kusugu unique QE?
I wouldn't even name them that. I would just tell them to read it.
It's like a bunch of slew.
Bruh, oh my gosh. Let's end this here before we become more disrespectful.
Hey?
Did you just excuse me, sir?
Right.
No, I didn't think
We
that.
did an outro.
Michael, say your outro.
It has been the boy, the captain, out here making your lives better and your ears orgasm. Thank you very much for being here on the podcast today. Go to, what's the website again? www.deeplyrooted.radio.
It's RadioDR.
.co. Yo, I'm sloppy as fuck, but guys, I appreciate y'all.
www.radiodr.co.za. That's where you'll catch us and catch all our other episodes. Nice like a mayonnaise. Bye.
See, I was trying to do that.
Okay, sure. RadioDR.co.za.